Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Drive-Thru. I'm your host, Tony T, as we broadcast live here on Pick Dawgz and Sports Chat Plays YouTube channel and throughout social media. We'll get you out here well before the top of the hour, give you guys enough time to get those bets in for the primetime games, and that's what we do here on the Drive-Thru Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Is deliver live free sports picks for the games beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and later. And to deliver those winners are professional handicappers over at Pick Dawgz and Sports Chat Plays. Let's take a peek at who's on here for today. All right, we've got with us today Tony Brown, Ninos, Alex Smarts, Damian Sosh, and we've got Shane and Mickle on his the lineup tonight. Smart, Brown, Ninos, Sosh, Mickle, Ruffolo, and then I will close this one out. All right, Chris, here we go. It's Tuesday. It's time to get this long 2-month plus NBA postseason started.
Yeah, you're saying that like it's a bad thing. I'm ready for the NBA to. I'm ready for the NBA to get going. It's one of those things where basketball is one of my favorite sports to watch. Capper or not, and, just to starts the stretch run until we got to wait for it to start all up again in October and November. But you're right. You got the play-in tournament tonight. A couple of great matchups, and I think even some better matchups tomorrow.
Yeah, it looks like some really good matchups here as we got we have teams in action here from the 7 and 8 seed. Let's go ahead and let's get the show underway. Let's bring in Alex Smarts. If I'm over at Pick Dawgz. Alex, how's it going?
Good. How are you making out tonight?
Making out pretty good. Getting ready for some NBA action tonight. We're looking forward to the playoffs. Boy, no greater discrepancy than a regular season in playoff basketball. Probably the biggest of any sport. But anyway, here we go. We're going over to the Major League Baseball here. Interleague action, 7:40 Eastern Time. Twins here hosting the Dodgers. Dodgers $1.45, total of 9.
Yeah, I was looking at the Dodgers tonight. I was looking to go against the Dodgers, and I just started to see that there was more trends that favored us, cashing with an over ticket here. Haney is very hittable, and he's going. He's a left-handed pitcher, and he's going for the Dodgers tonight. And Archer, extremely hittable. I know both these teams right off the bat. It's still early in the season. Have started out a little bit. We'll just say slowly, especially the superstar lineup of the Dodgers hasn't looked very explosive yet, but this could be a night where they really tee off at some point. Archer's lifetime stats against the Dodgers tell you a story of a hurler who is ready to be crushed by what I'm going to describe as a volcanic Dodgers team that's ready to erupt. Archer's allowed 23 hits and 68 at-bats, and he's actually walked 16 of their batters. And I'm just looking for the Dodgers to finally, come out here tonight and do some damage. But on the flip side, I also think Haney does not match up well versus the Twinkies here. And, despite of them not having a great batting average, they're still ranked third with a .484 slugging percentage. They've had 9 home runs. So this is a team that can explode, and I think are a little bit underrated. That's what my numbers suggest, or anyway, my projections suggest. It's also interesting to note that 7 of the last 9 meetings here in Minnesota have gone over the total between these teams, and only 2 of the last 12 meetings have not eclipsed the total. So we're going to go with an over.
All right, we got Alex Smart here with the Twins Dodgers over the total of 9.5 runs. I can tell you, Chris, when the announcement came about Haney signing with the Dodger Nation was just laughing. All you just saw was the laughing emojis when Heaney, and it was like going across the screen, like they couldn't believe, because they were out in Southern California, they seen Heaney here with the Angels. I guess the only thing that was positive about Heaney, other than a decent whip, I guess you can say, is the fact that he does strike out 27% of the batters he faces, but those other 3%, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I blanked for a split second after Alex said Twinkies, and then it kind of just became a blur. But I will say this about Andrew Heaney has a tendency to be the pitcher that the Dodgers are already down 3-0 before they've even taken the field. That's how much I hate Andrew Heaney. But I do like the over here. I think, like Alex said, Heaney is extremely hittable. And, Tony, we talked about Nick Martinez being a desperation signing for the Padres yesterday. I think you could say the same thing for Andrew Heaney. He hasn't been very good. It just says, we can beat you with our offense. We don't even care who we're going to throw out as a starting pitcher. But I think Heaney and Archer, I think this is shaping up to be an early over. I think both starters get chased rather quickly in this one.
Twins Angels over the Twins Dodgers over the total here of a 9.5. I'm even shocked that he's a Dodger. You could watch this one here at 7:40 Eastern time. You can watch it over on MLB Extra Innings channel. All right, Alex, let's take a look over at Pick Dawgz stream for tonight. Showing profit in the NBA this season. We've got those 2 playing games. Lots of NBA this week, and of course, it culminates on the weekend when we have those 4-game Saturday, 4-game Sunday, those 8 series beginning on the weekend. Of course, a huge card in NHL. Those 15-game cards from Major League Baseball. Here they come. What do you have going on over at Pick Dawgz Premium?
Well, tonight we really focused. I've really focused my attention on this Wolves Clippers game, and this postseason game is, from a totals perspective, has some interesting numbers attached to it, and everyone can have a look. I've got it up on the site tonight, and I've got my totals call, and I've racked up a huge winning percentage with my totals over the last year and a half, 61%. Over 200 selection sample size. So, that's a pretty solid bet for everybody tonight. So join me. Let's make some cash.
Yeah, we always talk about Big Al Bombardier with numbers. Alex Smart has numbers, but he keeps them really close to his vest. Very much so. So he's got some really good numbers here. Really big better. More of a sports better than handicap. We used to call him that. He pushes across quite a bit. So get on board with Alex Smart over at Pick Dawgz. You see the fact that he has a big play tonight in the NBA, this NBA playoff total. Of course, the long-term pass is the way to go. You can get on board with his 7 or that 1-month all sports pass. Now, the 7-day pass will get you through that Saturday, Sunday weekend here, extravaganza with those 4 NBA playoffs per day here on that Easter weekend here. Or if you want to try them out for 30 days, that will get you through deep into the second round of the NBA playoffs, as well as the first round of the NHL playoffs, as we're hitting the end of the month here as the NHL regular season ends. And of course, don't forget those 30 days of baseball as well. When you get that 1-month all sports pass from Alex Smart over at Pick Dawgz Premium, you can add a second capper with that 2-for-1 capper promotion. That's even greater value there. All right, Alex, it's always great having you show. I can see your success, and we'll talk with you again in a couple of days.
I will return. I'll see you guys later. Take care.
See you later. Alex Smart here on The Drive to. Let's continue on here with the joined by Chris Ruffolo. Hey, just a reminder, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Free picks every single day. Of course, it all gets started with that morning show every single day, 10 a.m. Eastern time. You got Mitch's 7 picks in 5 minutes, and at 10:05, here comes Joe Madden on the set with the Mitch as they go have their sports betting pick show. Of course, a lot of picks, a lot of sports discussion about the industry, public fades, moves, you name it there, and also a little bit of betting tools involved. Check it out at 10:05. And of course, we've got 3 shows preceding ours. We've got the soccer show with Ashley and Goran. There's the Puck and Crazy show with Joe Madden, of course, and then Mitch has his show with the betting tools, creating picks from that betting tools. Of course, we're here at 6 Eastern with the Drive-Thru. We always ask for your help. Help us build up that audience with those likes, those thumbs up, Chris. It really helps us out.
Absolutely, Tony, it does, because at the end of the day, without the support from the Pick Dawgz family, the Pick Dawgz crew, the ones that watch our videos, our live shows, whatever we put out, Pick Dawgz wouldn't be where it is. So thank you guys for the support. Keep the likes, those thumbs up coming in to show you how much we appreciate it. We'll do a like goal today. 150 likes. I have a 2-leg MLB, sort of a specialty bet prop parlay for you guys, as well as and try to find some home run props to add on to the home run prop I'm going to give out later in the show. So 150 likes will get us there.
150 likes. We'll get us there. Keep those likes coming in. Let's continue on the show. Off to Las Vegas, Nevada, where it's windy. And it's Tony Brown. Tony, what's happening?
What's going on, Tony? You called me at my second job. I like to do Uber in my off times.
I hear you. I hear you. You're the first on the list, right? Usually the first on the list. All right, Tony Brown, about maybe a couple hours away from you in Phoenix, 10 Eastern time, the Jersey Devils make the trip to the desert here. Face the Coyotes. The Devils favored, total 6.5.
Yeah, I'm going with the over in this one. It's the reason why these teams are on late and they're just both bad. It's because they can't do anything. They can't score a lot of goals and they can't stop a lot of goals. However, New Jersey is on a winning streak right now. They've won 4 straight, so they're going to be able to put it in the back of the net against the absolute worst goaltending in the league. I've seen this guy. I don't want to butcher his name. So the goaltender over there for Arizona, he just got pulled out of a game against Anaheim, and Anaheim ranks at the bottom of the league in scoring. They scored 3 times in 9 shots. Then after that, Vegas, we lit them up for 6 goals. So definitely no problem for a hot New Jersey, winners of 4 straight, to put some in the back of the net. And New Jersey is only a 4-win team this year. They're only 3 wins better than Arizona, and that's because they can't stop anything. So scoring's going to come early and often in this one. 6.5 to win. Won't be a chore at all. And I like the over for the free play.
All right, Tony Brown here on the over on the free play, over 6.5 Devils and Arizona Coyotes. All right, Chris, both teams struggling here on the defensive side over their past 5, getting up nearly 4.5 goals a game.
Yeah, I think the total is probably the way to go here. I don't want any part of the New Jersey Devils even on a win streak because this team's burned me too many times to count. I don't feel like laying minus 160 or minus 155 with a team like that on the road. Like Tony said, these two teams can't stop a beach ball right now, so I gotta go with the over in this one.
Going here with the over here, hoping that Arizona, even though they can't score, they can score here against this Devils team. Arizona, one thing that's troubling, Arizona scored 1 goal or fewer in 4 of 5, in 7 of 8. So you think they'll be able to get some on here enough on Jersey?
Yeah, they were playing actual NHL teams when they were being shut down like that. Jersey is like an NHL light team, diet NHL team. Like, these are how these teams end up with 21 and 24 wins. They got to beat someone, you know what I mean? So tonight, like, there won't be much defense. So I think even an Arizona team can put up 2 or 3. And then New Jersey, they're going to put up 4 or 5 against Arizona. Like, this is one of the totals that I can actually legit see set at 7. I've been seeing some totals set at the whole number of 7. And I was like, wow, you know what I mean? But like this one, you might see 10 goals. This one you watch on SportsCenter is just ridiculously sloppy.
All right, Tony Brown here, Jersey Devils, Arizona over the total of 6.5. This one will have a start time 10 Eastern time, ESPN Plus. All right, Tony, let's take a look over at Pick Dawgz. We're producing great results in the NHL, 1,613 units of profit. That is all documented. Also showing profit in this young baseball season. There you go, MLB and NHL kicking butt over at the site. Of course, showing profit yesterday, last 7 days. Of course, we got a huge card from NHL. Was it 14 games there, 15 from baseball, 2 from the NBA. What do you have going on over at the site?
Yeah, huge card, but I mean, like, it's not tricking me. Of all those games, the best play on the board, NHL play, my best MLB play, and my best NBA play, all on the board tonight. The top plays out of all 15, we just circled the best. You can get them individually or bang your bookie 3 times over and get all 3.
That's right, guys. Got a bro with Tony Brown over at Pick Dawgz. He's got his Tony Brown's 30-star Tuesday triple play. He gets his best bet from each of the sports there. MLB, NHL, NBA. Puts them all in one affordable package, just $39.99. Get on board there. Of course, the long-term passes, that 1 month, that 7-day pass will get you all your plays from Tony Brown for that period of time because he handicaps all these sports. But Tony, your best value there is that VIP one-year sports plan, as they'll get all the sports there for a year.
Yeah, like you said, we're on top of the leaderboard in the NHL. We're already doing good in the MLB. Like, I cap all the sports. I wouldn't ask you to buy the pass just to buy it. Like, I really do good in all the sports, and it's going to save you a ton of money. Like, if you buy the baseball pass, the hockey playoffs, and then turn around and get football, it'll cost you a ton. You get this pass, you get every single pick I release. That's everything from every sport, playoffs, championship picks included, for one low price. You just pay one time, and you're already on for the whole year. And as you can see with the numbers, anybody who bought that pass, it paid for itself in just the NHL. Now the Super Bowl is going to be free. MLB season is going to be free. Like, if you're serious about making money betting sports, it's the only way to go.
That's right. Go on board with Tony Brown's 1-year VIP all sports pass. Affordably priced, $1,300. That's a little more than $100 a month here for Tony Brown's premium plays. So get on board with that. You can find Tony Brown over at Pick Dawgz Premium. Check out his profile page there. All right, Tony, it's always great having your show. Continue that success. We'll talk with you here in a couple of days, but I know you also contribute to that Pucking Crazy show.
Yeah, every day at 12:30 West Coast time. You can catch me on the Joe Madden Show, Pucking Crazy, along with Ruffolo sometimes, Al Ninos, Dana, like just the best of the best in the NHL, always on that show, always giving out free picks and free money.
That's right. Only the best there on Pucking Crazy. Check out Tony Brown there, 3:30 Eastern time. All right, Tony, enjoy the day, and we'll talk in a couple of days.
Thank you, guys. And make sure you guys get that pass. You got to keep me out of this Uber. I got my beautiful niece with me, but it's just by default, so I don't want to do it anymore.
All right, that's right. Get on board with it. All right, Tony, have a great afternoon, evening. Tony Brown here on The Drive Thru. Let's continue on with our show, joined by Chris. Chris, where do we sit now with our like goal?
I think it's a far drive for Tony Brown to deliver me some Uber, but now we're at 25 likes right now. It's 26. We need 150 to reach our goal. Only 54 people watching right now, but still early in the show, so still lots of time to get those likes in. But guys, get them in. Sooner you get them in, sooner we can make sure we get you the plays during the recap. Like I said, you're going to get 2 two MLB props for tonight's action that you can parlay up. Looking for some home run bets to give you guys as well. So get those likes in. Sooner you get them in, sooner we can make sure we get you the plays. We're at 30 right now.
30. Let's get those likes, those thumbs up coming in. Let's continue on here on the show. Time to bring in El Ninos. You'll find him over at Pick Dawgz Pim. Does well NHL and NBA. El, what's happening?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing great. Doing great. All right, here we go. 8 Eastern time. Minnesota Wild here hosting the Edmonton Oilers. Wild $1.35. Total 6.5.
Yeah, Oilers coming in here in Minnesota. It's been a tough matchup for them. They've lost the last few meetings between the two. Let me see. The last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meetings between the two. They've historically haven't traveled well to Minnesota, but again, it's not like they these. I mean, you have to go pretty far back for these numbers, and yes, the last 5 meetings haven't been that old. But I think this Oilers team is improving. I think they do have probably the 2 best players on the ice tonight, and well, they lost this match last time they met up earlier this season, 7-3. So I think they'll want their payback for that. And I think we're getting some pretty good value on a pretty talented team here. It's not huge plus money, but I like the Oilers to get it done tonight. This one was almost a premium play for me, but I thought Mike Smith was expected to go net, so it looks like that won't be the case. So I like the Oilers that much better. He hasn't been good at all this season, but we won't have to worry about that. And I think the Oilers pull off the upset on the road here.
All right, so Ninos likes the Oilers here to take the upset here, plus 115 against the Wild. All right, Chris. So, of course, we know the Wild are a pretty good home team this year.
Yeah, they have been. That's part of the reason why I was initially leaning towards Minnesota, but probably not a game I'm rushing to bet because you can make a case for the Oilers and the value as well. I'm surprised this game was still at 6.5 for a total perspective. I mean, both teams have been able to score, and they've both been giving up goals as well. I'm shocked it didn't get up to 7 at the open. So maybe the over the way to look here, but probably a game I'd rather watch than just bet.
All right, we got El Ninos here. Oilers plus 115 against the Minnesota Wild. This one will have a start time 8 Eastern time over on NHL Center Ice Package. All right, now let's take a look over at Pick Dawgz Prim. We're doing fantastic work in the NHL. Look at these numbers here. 2,354 units of profit. That's in the NHL. That is fully documented. Also showing profit here in the NBA. We got the big card from the NHL. 14-game card from the NHL. We got 2 from the NBA, 15 from MLB. What do you have going on over at the site?
Yeah, well, it wasn't the start I was hoping for to the MLB season, so just one play there, slowing down a little bit, trying to figure out what's going on there. But I do like the NHL card a lot. I got a 3-pack there, and I also have my best bet in the NBA. So you can grab the NHL 3-pack, you can grab the 3-pack with my best bet in each sport, or you can get a long-term pass and get all the plays that way.
That's right, guys. Get on board with El Ninos over at Pick Dawgz Prim. He's doing great work there. You see numbers in the NHL as well as the NBA showing great profit. Action tonight here on the ice with a hat trick up there from El Ninos. His 3 best bets from the NHL at a great price here, $40, affordably priced. Also individual plays from NBA as well as MLB. And, of course, he's got his Tuesday triple where he takes his best bets from the NBA, MLB, and NHL, and he creates a 3-pack out of those for $40. It's great value there. Of course, lots of long-term passes from El. You can get on board with the remainder of his NHL season, NBA playoff package, MLB season pass, and of course those long-term passes we mentioned 3, 7, and 30 all sports pass where you get all those premium plays for that period of time. And of course, you can add a second capper with that long-term pass with the 2-for-1 cap promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Al, as always, great having your show. Continue that success. You have one more thing to say?
Yeah, one more thing. Especially Tony Brown even gave me crap for this, for not posting anything on Instagram. So for everyone giving me crap in the chat for not posting on social media, I got a play for all you guys on Twitter as well as Instagram. So go check it out. I like that play quite a bit.
All right. Well, how can they find you? This El Ninos?
At Albert Ninos, yeah.
Albert
Ninos. I don't think there's many of us left on this.
There's not too many? Okay, so check them out on Instagram. Of course, it kind of correlates there, El Ninos. Dodgers slow start, El Ninos slow start?
You know what? I haven't backed them too much this year,
Not
but I did
much?
lose
Okay.
one on them. Yes,
All right,
I did lose one on them.
All right, there you go. Maybe we could get a turnaround.
On the site, maybe personally, I may have lost more on that. I don't know, but as far as the premium side goes, yeah, I took back the monthly.
I got you. Just be careful giving out Chris's premiums on the show. He doesn't like that too much. All right, man. Have yourself a great.
We've been back and forth on that one a little bit.
All right. Have yourself a great evening, and we'll talk with you tomorrow here. And check you out. I'm fucking crazy. All right. And Ninos here on the drive. Let's continue on with Chris. Chris, what do we sit with our light goal?
Tony breaking down the fourth wall and pulling back the curtain. We got 48 likes right now. 71 people watching, so guys, don't wait. Give me a minute back. Okay, 71 people watching, 48 likes. We need 150 to get our like goal, where you guys will get a 2-leg parlay for tonight's action, sort of a specialty bet parlay, as well as we're going to try to find you some home run props as well. But we got to get to our goal first. We're at 51 likes right now.
51 likes. Keep those likes, those thumbs up coming. Let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Now it's time for Damian Sosh. You'll find him over at Pick.Dawgz. Damian, what's happening?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
It's going fine. Great. All right, here we go. This series is getting a lot of attention because these Blue Jays are playing up so far to all the hype. They've been playing up to it. We'll see if they can continue here at 7 Eastern time as the Yankees host the Blue Jays. Yanks $1.25, total 9.5.
Yeah, Yankees-Jays, definitely a great early series here for the MLB season. Both these teams obviously have potential to be playing in September, October. Yesterday, Yankees shut down by Alek Manoah. He went 6 innings strong, gave up just 1 hit, and the Yankees were shut out 3-0. I'm sensing a little bit different feel, though. The Yankees offense hasn't lived up to what we really would expect to see from this team. And I think they have a good chance to kick out of that slump today against Blue Jays pitcher Kikuchi. Now, last year, this is going to be his debut here for the Blue Jays. He pitched with the Mariners last year. He's actually an all-star with the Mariners last year. He went 7-9 overall with the 4.41 ERA, but he really started to slide in the second half of the season. Second half of the season, we see his ERA jump to 5.98. The Yankees are a team that have hit him well, and he also struggled this spring. Kikuchi's ERA in the spring was just 6.48. Going for the Yankees is Nestor Cortes. I like Cortes a lot. Left-hander, he was 2-3 last year, 2.9 ERA, but opponents didn't hit very well against him. Just 2.33 in the season against him. He's a guy that comes at you all different kind of angles to keep opponents off balance, and he's going to have to, because this is a good Blue Jays lineup, but I just think the Yankees have the advantage on the mound tonight, pretty even overall, and I'm going to go with the Yanks in this one.
All right, Damian Sosh, you're going to go with the Yanks minus 124 against the Blue Jays. I know when I saw this game earlier, Chris, I thought it would look like it was going to be Berrios and Cole, but we've got Cortes and Kikuchi.
Yeah, that matchup shifting to tomorrow, but I was looking at the over here because I agree with Damian. I don't think the Yankees offense will be held down for that much longer. At the same time, I think the Jays could keep their momentum going a little bit, get off on Nestor Cortes, and I think this game could get into double digits as the offenses for these teams finally wake up after a slumber on Monday.
Yeah, that's right. And of course, it was very surprised the young kid was getting those corners, man. he was getting the calls. You were surprised, Chris, at Blue Jay and Yankee Stadium getting the calls?
I will say this. I said it yesterday. I still think Alek Manoah is the Blue Jays pitcher that no one's really talking about. This guy's going to be really good. But you know what? I think the one play that stuck out for me was that I think it was a bases loaded and Bo Bichette took out Aaron Judge on the corner. He had Vlad Guerrero stretching out to get the final out of that. I think it was the third inning. And if you keep getting defense like that, you're going to have a great career in the majors.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Yankees minus 124 against the Blue Jays. This one will have a start time of 7 Eastern time, MLB Network. All right, David, let's take a look over at Pick.Dawgz Premium. You're doing fantastic work here. Look at these numbers here the last 30 days. 1,902 units of profit, all documented over the past 30 days over at Pick.Dawgz. Big card tonight from Major League Baseball, NHL, and those 2 playing games from NBA. What do you have going on over at the site?
Yeah, it is a big card over there. Rough couple nights these last 2 nights, but we have a nice Major League Baseball win in our bag early for today. And I got one more up there for sale, total that I really like. And I also have 2 NBA plays. I got to play on both of the NBA play-in games. It's finally nice to to cap a game in the NBA, not have to worry about the last second seeing a guy sitting out because of rest. So it's nice to be able to do that. And obviously, I really like both these sides. You can get them all together in the winner's circles pass, or they're all for Sarah individually. So things are going good right now. We're going to bounce back from the last couple of nights. So check me out, guys, and let's cash in tonight.
Let's cash in here with Damian Sosh over at Pick Dawgz. Been doing fine work here, as you can see over the last 30 days, all documented. So if you visit his profile page, scroll down to pick history, you can see every play up there. Of course, Damian has winners for you. Circle Pass 3-pack up there. I get his best bets here tonight over on the site. Of course, the NBA Jam, a lot of individual plays up there as well. Of course, the long-term passes we talk about, you want to try them out for 7 days. That 7-day all sports pass will get you all of Damian's plays, premium plays for 7 days. Includes all his baseball, NHL, of course, the NBA. Of course, that means you'll get that really that first round series, those 4 games on Saturday, those 4 games on Easter Sunday, and that stretches out into Monday now with usually 3 games on Monday. Usually it's 3. They usually go during the week. It's 2 to 3 games on the schedule there in the NBA playoffs in the first round. So a lot of NBA playoff coverage on that 7-day pass. And after 7 days, you can reassess. If you want to go longer term with that 3rd day, go for it. But again, you could add a second capper with either one of those. Even greater value there. Damian, as always, great having you show. Continue that success, and we'll talk with you in a couple days.
All right, guys, have a good night.
You too. Damian Sosh here on the drive. Let's continue on now. Joined by Chris. And Chris, now where do we sit with the like goal?
So we're at 62 likes right now. 59 people watching, so some people left those likes and decided to take off for a little bit. But, we're going to gun for our goal of 150. We still got some work to do, but if we can get you guys help, we'll get to that like goal. Get you 2 specialty prop plays, specialty bet plays for tonight's action. You can parlay up. We're also looking for some home run props. I think I found a couple, but we got to get to 150 likes to get any of those. So keep the likes coming in. We're at 63 right now.
63. Let's get to 150. Keep them coming in. Let's continue on here with the drive. Time for Shane Mickle. Shane, how's it going?
Good. How are you guys doing today?
Doing great. Doing great. All right, you're going to be looking at a player prop as we got the Clippers and T-Wolves scoring off.
Yeah, this is a game that's near and dear to my heart, being a Timberwolves fan. And I think in this game, Karl Anthony Towns comes out and gives it everything he's got, and is the star of the show of this game. One thing that people often overlook with this Timberwolves team this year is the step forward Towns has taken in leading. And, with Towns has always talked about how winning is so important. And, this is technically making the playoffs. But, the play-in game isn't enough for Towns. And I think that he finds plenty of success scoring in this game. I like him going over the 27.5 points here. And I think another reason I really like this is because it's playoff basketball now. When Towns struggles to score, it's usually because he picks up those 2 or 3 early fouls in the first half. Playoff basketball, they seem to let a little bit more go. I think that happens here. Towns have a little more leeway. I don't see the refs calling that second foul on him early. So it's to give him more time in the game. And also another reason why I think this game, why he goes over 27.5 points here.
All right, we got Shane Mickle here on a player prop. Karl Anthony Towns over 27.5 points. Chris, what say you in this one?
Yeah, I think there is great value with Cat to score over 27.5. I'd like to parlay that with Towns to have a double-double as well. I think he's going to impose his will inside and have a monster game tonight. Whether the Wolves win or lose this game, it's still to be decided. But I think Towns is going to be a big reason why this game's going to be, I think, close to the very end.
Take Karl Anthony Towns here to score over 27.5 points against the LA Clippers. NBA playoffs, 9:30 Eastern time over on TNT. All right, Shane, let's take a look over at Pick Dawgz Premium here for action here for Tuesdays. We've been talking about lots of baseball action, 14-game card NHL. Those 2 plans from the NBA. What do you have going on over at the site?
Yeah, I had a few more packages earlier, but one of my MLBs went off the board earlier. So we just have 2 packages up there. One is my play on this Timberwolves Clippers game, 3 best totals of the night. 2 NBA totals, 1 MLB total, all in a package, $39.99. Or hop on something long term. The NBA playoffs are here. I haven't had the NBA season I would like, but last year I was number 1 in the NBA, and the big reason was because of what I did during the playoffs. I expect the same sort of success this postseason. So hop on that 1-month pass, and then get all the plays. Get most, or not. It's not most. The NBA playoffs last forever, but get the next month of NBA plays plus all my MLB plays, NHL plays, UFC plays if I release any of those. definitely get your best bang for your buck. So hop on one of those packages and let's make some money together.
Let's make some money here with Damian Sosh over at Pick Dawgz. Prim plays tonight here. That Clippers-Wolves winner up there on the site, as well as a Tuesday night totals 3-pack here as he takes his two NBA winners, MLB winners, well, puts it together in a 3-pack. Of course, the long-term passes that we talked about, that 7-day pass will get you the NBA through next Monday. Of course, that'll get you covered for that first those eight series, that 4 on Saturday, 4 on Sunday. Usually they come back with anywhere from 2 to 3 on Monday, but you have those covered as well on the premium pass, as well as all his MLB, NHL. For that 7-day period, you can add a second capper with that 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. Shane, as always, great having your show. Have yourself a great evening. We'll talk with you again in a couple of weeks.
Sounds good. See you guys Thursday night.
You got it. Shane Mickle here on the drive to. Let's continue on here with Chris. And Chris, around where do we sit with our light goal?
Tony, it's we're trying to make some progress. We're just about over halfway there. We're at 75 likes right now. Still need another 75 to get to our like goal. 76 people watching. So if you haven't hit that like button, doesn't cost you a cent, helps us out a ton. Hit that like button. Once we get to 150, we'll get you guys 2 plays you could parlay up tonight in the Major League Baseball. I've got a couple of home run props as well. Trying to splash the pot a little bit, get the likes up. But right now we're at 78. All
right, keep those likes coming in. We'll get those props for you. Let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Chris front and center now. We're going to look here at a player prop between this Dodgers and Twins game at 7:40 Eastern time, Chris.
Yeah, Tony, and I was joking when I said that, the Dodgers would already be down 3-0 before Andrew Heaney even took them out. But if that were to happen, I think one guy that would be responsible for a lot of that damage is Byron Buxton. Now, he's one of the best hitters in the majors right now. He leads the league through the first 5 or so games with 3 home runs. And I think he's got a good chance to add to that total against Andrew Heaney. Heaney was just a mess last year. He gave up 2.22 home runs per 9 innings to right-handers last season, a 47.3% fly ball rate, 36.4% hard contact rate. With the way that Buxton is swinging the stick right now, that's not good news for Heaney. Buxton, a 26.3% home run to fastball ratio off of left-handed pitchers. Those are some really good numbers. I know some people maybe don't delve into the percentages as much, but I can tell you those are pretty much elite numbers, and I think that Buxton could do some damage, and I think we're getting a great price with him at plus 325. Do your shopping. I've seen it up anywhere between 325 and plus 350. So keep checking lines, but that's what I'm going to take for the show. I'm going to take Byron Buxton to hit a home run.
Byron Buxton to hit a home run at plus 325. Yeah, hard to argue that. Of course, we've made jokes again with Heaney. That's the situation there. He is a pitcher that's had his issues. Does have that high strikeout rate. But again, that's you're giving up a lot of home runs, and that's what you're looking for is this home run prop to hit. And of course, the Dodgers have had their struggles there with some of the starters this year. But again, Heaney coming in again, still puzzling to a lot of Dodger fans that he's even on this team.
Yeah, I think that's what you sacrifice with your strikeout total is when you keep pounding the zone like that. Eventually, a hitter like Byron Buxton is going to make you pay. And we've seen, I think Andrew Heaney, I've said it before, he was dealing with a bit of a neck issue from having to turn his neck so much to watch the ball fly out of the park. So that's just the issue that you have with Andrew Heaney. And I'm one of those people, I'm not a Dodger fan, but I'm one of those people that also, we're kind of scratching their heads at this decision for the Dodgers to sign him. But I guess we'll have to wait and see.
We will certainly have to wait and see. Chris here, Byron Buxton hit home run at plus 325. All right, Chris, let's take a look over at Pick Dawgz Prim here. For tonight, as we talked, there's a lot of action going on for Major League Baseball and on the ice. Of course, we know there's just a couple of those NBA games up there. And, of course, you're doing from Pat. We'll put up the see what we've got going on over at Pick Dawgz Prim here for action on Tuesday night on this big card from baseball as well as NHL.
Yeah, so we got a top tip triple play for me tonight. My 2 favorite plays from the NBA play-in games as well as my top MLB bet on the board going off very shortly. So, guys, check that out. I think you got another couple minutes to jump on that. If you want to make sure that you get in on the most action, check out the long-term passes. You get the most bang for your buck. 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, all the way up to a year. You can pair me up with someone else, part of the 2-for-1 capper deal for 3 days, 7 days, or 30. Like I said, you get MLB in there. You're going to get NBA playoffs. You're going to get NHL. If you go longer than a week or a month, you're going to get some NHL playoffs in there as well. The year will get you full sports, basically full seasons of all the major sports for basically around $100 a month. Or I still got those season passes up there for MLB and my NBA playoff pass. Tons of ways for you guys to save money and make money at Pick Dawgz. You just got to go over to my page and check it out.
That's right, guys. Get on board here with Chris Ruffolo over at Pick Dawgz, a premium. He's got plays up there for you. He's got a 3-pack, affordably priced at $39.95 with his NBA and MLB combo. And of course, you can go long term, as Chris was talking about, with that 3 $730 sports pass, 1-year pass as well. And of course, you can get on board with just MLB if you like, MLB season pass. And of course, Chris's NBA playoff posterizer pass. Posterize your book here with Chris and his NBA. Every single premium play that he makes here up until they give out the trophy for world champion. Affordably priced, just $249, $250 for 2 months of NBA premium picks. As you know, the NBA finals begin June 2nd, so we'll get this done middle of June, so we're a little more than 2 months of NBA premium picks from Chris. Well, you do the math, it comes out to about $125 a month for each month of action there, so a good value there with Chris's NBA playoff posterizer pass. Find it there as you scroll down his page over at Pick Dawgz, a premium. All right, let's continue on here with the show, joined by Chris. Now, Chris, where do we sit with our like goal?
I'm telling you, we're at 90 likes right now. Need about 60 more. We've got 68 people watching. So if there's people in here that haven't hit the like button, it doesn't cost you a cent. It'll help make you money without you having to spend any tonight. So get those likes coming in. We need about 60 more, but slowly but surely getting closer to the goal.
All right, keep those thumbs up, likes coming in. Let's continue on here on the show. Now it's time for my pick, front and center for myself here. We're going to take a look here at this Angel game against the Marlins at 7 Eastern time. Angels $1.49. Total sits here at 9. I'm going to go in this one. I'm going to take the under the 9 between the Angels and the Miami Marlins in this game. It comes down to Patrick Sandoval, left-hander, coming back off his injury. Remember, they moved the start from Friday to Tuesday. He did post respectable numbers last week, and we did see a rise in his strikeout rate to 26%. One thing with the Marlins, they've been held to 2 runs in each of their past 3 games. They're hitting only 132 against lefties. And ironically, the Angels have really struggled hitting left-handers because we got a left-hander on the mound here for Miami and Jesus Luzardo, who had that kind of weird year last year where he really struggled early on. I mean, he was touted by Oakland, and they didn't have much patience with him. They released him, and then, of course, I believe went to the Padres, and then he's trying to make his mark here with the Marlins. And I think this is a spot here where he's facing a lineup here that has struggles against left-handers. So, Chris, I'm going to go under here with this Marlins and Angels team.
Yeah, Tony, I was one of the people that was wrong on Jesus Luzardo last year because I thought I saw something in him, but then he couldn't really ever get out from under an ERA closer to 6. But I still think that there might be some value with the Marlins here. I don't see Patrick Sandoval as a minus 160 pitcher. I think if this line was closer to 135 or 140, I can maybe get on board with the Angels. But I think at minus 160, I maybe lean towards the Marlins and the value here.
Yeah, Chris, looking at the value of the Marlins, I'll go Angels. Marlins under 9. This one will have a start time here, 7 Eastern time over on MLB Extra News channel. Guys, I have a 3-pack right now over at Pick Dawgz. A premium come off a winning day yesterday. I've matched my best bet from the NBA with my 2 best plays here from Major League Baseball. You can check me out over there at Pick Dawgz. I also have the long-term passes at 3, 7, $30 sports pass. Get on board with all my premium plays for that period of time. I'm part of the 2-point cap promotion, so you can match me with Chris, with Ninos, with Tony Brown, Damian Sosh, Shane Mickle, the entire crew over at Pick Dawgz. 2-for-1 cap promotion is your best value right now over the site, so check me out over there. All right, let's continue on here with the show here, joined by Chris. Chris, now where do we sit with our like goal?
I'm telling you, we're at 102 likes right now. We're getting closer, but the goal is on life support, I think, at this point.
Yes, it is. We need a lot of contributions here. We need some of you folks to retweet or share because we got to get to that 150. This is a big haul here at the end of the show as we go right now right into the recap. So let's go ahead and go into the recap here. Join with Chris. We started off here with Alex. Alex was on the Twins Dodgers over 9.5 runs. Tony Brown said the Jersey Devils, Arizona Coyotes over 6.5 goals. El Ninos, Oilers plus 115 against the Wild. Damian Sosh, Yankees minus 124 against Blue Jays. Shane was on Carl Anthony Towns over 27.5 points. Chris was on Byron Buxton with the Twins that hit a home run plus 325. Yours truly here, Marlins Angels under 9. All right, Chris, other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
Well, Tony, I got to go right back to the start. I got to go with Alex with the Twins Dodgers over 9.5. Like I said, Andrew Heaney and Chris Archer, I don't know how you have a total that's under 10. So give me the over in that one.
Yeah, it's hard to argue that one. I think that's the one I like the most as well. Twins Dodgers over a total of 9.5 runs. All right, let's see, Chris. We give what do we sit now with our like goal? Did we get to the 150?
Tony, even I tried to help, but right now we're at 108, so we might be falling just short on today's goal.
Now, it looks like we've fallen short of the goal, but again, we got tomorrow, so be sure to tune in tomorrow here on the drive-through. As we'll have 8 cappers booked on the show, giving out live free sports picks for the games in prime time. And don't forget, it always gets started every single day at 10 a.m. Eastern time with Mitch's 7 picks in 5 minutes. Of course, that follows up with Joe Madden. They have their show together at 10:05, Sports Betting Pick Show, giving out picks, looking at the line movement, talking about industry news. Let's talk a little bit about the betting tools. Of course, 3 other shows preceding us. It's the Puckin' Crazy Show with Joe Madden. Of course, then we've got the Soccer Show with Ashley and Goran. And of course, Mitch has dedicated a show for his betting tools talk. We're giving out picks for his betting tools. Then we come on here at 6 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday here with the drive-thru. So make sure you tune in and like and subscribe. Those thumbs up, we greatly appreciate it. So we fell short today, Chris, of our like goal. So
yeah, Tony, we did, but I have a feeling we'll come back bigger and better than ever, and I'll have something again for you guys tomorrow.
All right, so tune in again tomorrow. We'll hit our like goal tomorrow. And also, I have some breaking news here I want to share with everybody here. James Clark makes his return to the drive-thru tomorrow, so be sure to tune in Wednesday. James Clark makes his return as a regular contributor here on the drive-thru. I know a lot of people look forward to that. So some good news here as we leave the show. James Clark returns to the drive-thru tomorrow. All right, let's go ahead and bring in our crew here for today's show. Okay, good night to everyone. Have yourself a great evening, and we'll talk with you guys again tomorrow live at 6.